Is it working? Hello, everyone. We're starting.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear myself now. I think it's Drew's mic.
Yeah.
Might be. Hold on, can you hear yourself now?
Testing. Okay, it's good.
Okay.
So, hello, everyone. Before we start, I just want to say, look at this amazing art that Panda made for Kemi. Wearing the cardigan he bought last session.
Yeah, the music is apparently still
I
going.
love that art.
It's what?
Apparently the music's still going.
Yeah.
I had so much fun making this art.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I also made like a vaguely rambly post about it on my Tumblr. I don't know if I told you. But it's a
I
vaguely
don't think
rambly
I
post.
saw that one.
Just 1 second, I will link you.
Hold on, let's see credits. This is Panda's Tumblr if you're interested. But yeah, just very gender. Very awesome. And yeah, okay. So, I guess we'll do like a quick round of introducing the players and the characters. So we'll start with Panda.
Hi, I'm Panda. I play Kemi. As you could see before, the cat guy. Am I supposed to say other stuff? I don't remember if you
He's a
said I
wizard,
didn't
I
say.
guess. You can say.
He is a wizard. He is also a pathetic little meow meow, which is literally an entire personality trait. Yeah.
Okay. So Eri.
I am Eri. I play as Jadia, who is a Triton wizard.
Why not?
Hello, I am Pinot. I play Aegis, which is a Grave Domain cleric.
Okay, and Drew, I hope you're back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I didn't connect my headphones yet, but I'm playing Edgar, who's a barbarian dragonborn.
Heck yeah.
Barbarian rogue dragonborn.
Heck
What
yeah.
is?
And I am Bird or Hadass, your DM. And we can start the recap. So excited. Okay. Recap time. Let me see where I put it. There we go. So, after rescuing civilians from a raging water elemental unleashed by an unhinged spellcaster, our protagonists were invited to dine and wine with Cease's mayor, Garen Lilyclaw. After an awkward evening, they got a map and a financial reward for their bravery. They also accepted a request to go check out strange occurrences in the sacred graveyard of Life's Respite. The graveyard is run by the Church of Life and the Church of Death together, and it seems Aegis knows this place well. It turns out that Aegis was its keeper for a century, 100 full years, before they were replaced by the current keeper, Ward. They found signs of a sorrel, a spirit that usually has a childish sense of humor, but it seems a bit more serious than that in this case. The next morning, the party went searching the perimeters of Life's Respite, and some clues led to a mysterious tent. A deep blue tent with a purple design. It has two curtains as an entrance, and they form a design of a blind eye when joined up, gazing directly into your sight. Oh. Okay. Oh, I sound quieter? Okay, hold on. Okay, this should be good now. Okay, so you're in front of this mysterious tent. What do you do?
Well, I guess I probably just want to get closer to it and just investigate the situation.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Pinon. So I just got a message about something unrelated. Well, kind of related. Anyway, not related to the
I'm
game
so
itself.
sorry. I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Oh, I wanted to maybe try and sneak around the tent, see if I can see something from there. Like,
Like
go
search any
around it.
windows or anything or something like that? Like any openings?
Maybe, yeah.
Sure. Then roll stealth.
Mm. Wait, hold on.
All good. The start. Also, I guess it's been 2
Okay.
weeks for you.
Yeah. Stealth, right?
Yeah, stealth.
No.
Okay. 18. With an 18, you're fairly confident that you managed to properly, like, stealthily go around the tent.
Maybe try to sneak inside, like not inside, peek inside.
But like
Try to
peek
like
inside. Okay,
see if I see
sure.
the shadow of someone, maybe.
So as you sneak in, like try to peek inside, make out anything possible. Jadia, you also get close.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you do anything or just kind of wait and ready
I'm
for
probably just
anything?
gonna like wait and let Edgar
Sure.
work this out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I apologize for the coughing. I'm still not adept at muting myself in time.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. People cough. It's fine. So yeah, Edgar, feel free to. I guess you don't really need to roll. You just peek inside, and you see a interesting figure. you can just barely make out one singular person that's sitting at a large-ish table, like a circular table. This person is wearing what can only be described as starry clothes. Like the pattern on the clothes is like very dark and has shining stars on it, like a fully lit night sky. You can't make out too much without getting closer.
Okay, I'll look over to the party and go. There's someone inside. There's a person
Do
inside.
they seem hostile, perchance? Do you think we just can just go ask them what's going on here?
I don't know. That's your own thing. That's your own risk. I don't think they noticed me.
So what's our plan, everyone?
They're alone. At least there's only one person.
Does it look like that the tent is being watched from the outside as well by anybody that isn't just us?
Oh, like if there's any surrounding like onlookers?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a perception check. With a 20. Let's see.
Ooh.
You feel like you're being watched. I'll say that much. But you can't see anyone. The source of it, like, kind of, you kind of feel the sense of that blind eye design, looking directly into you. With how weird that might sound.
Hmm. This is verbal. Can I try to quietly cast a spell?
Okay, what spell would you like to cast?
Detect magic.
Okay. I guess just roll a stealth check for casting it quietly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that the aura automatically pops up. Let me just get rid of that.
Yeah.
It was a stealth check, you said?
Yep, just a stealth check.
Actually, let me check what my armor is first off.
Your armor, yeah, I guess moving your, I guess it would be a disadvantage because while you're doing the motions, the clanking will.
It doesn't say anything about disadvantage on stealth.
You have medium or? Oh yeah,
It is
medium. You're
medium.
fine. You're fine.
It's scale mail.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I was just checking just in
It's not
case.
half plate. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, yeah, 15. Probably quite enough. Let's see. You feel within the tent itself, just like around 20 feet from you, 25 feet. Within the tent itself is an object with divination magic, but nothing beyond that.
Interesting. So it feels like we're being watched, but I can't detect where it's coming from using that. Okay.
Not with the detect magic, no.
I do want to cast something else as well, but I'm not going to waste the spell slot.
Okay. Detect magic was like as an action, right? Not as a ritual.
Yeah, it's a action. Yeah.
Well then, would you like to go in, leave, something else, burn down the tent?
Oh, it's a ritual spell. I've got to adjust all of those as well. Great.
Anyone thinks about going in there, or are we just gonna fuck off back to where we came?
I mean, clearly we must do something about this. So we could just like all rush down there and guess pull out our weapons, and if that person tries to attack us, then we are gonna be ready to knock them out or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The like one person, and he kind of like counts his fingers. Um, 4.
But if it's just one person going in, then I suppose I'll do it.
No, I think it's better if we all go in, because like 1 versus 4 is way better odds than just 1 versus 1.
Yeah, do we want to like immediately attack them though, or just ask them to explain themselves first?
I mean, we don't have to attack them if they're not hostile, but like if you go in alone and they, I don't know, fucking pull a huge butcher knife out and try to murder you, then you'll probably want more people there, right?
Yeah.
And like we can still talk when it's all of us there,
Yeah,
right? Like,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's just
Yeah, let's. I'll go in then if everyone's agreeable to it.
yes. I am not
Okay.
going in there first, though. That is on you.
Who
Yeah,
wants to
no,
go in
Kenny
first?
is going first. Kenny is not going first. He will be probably
Uh,
going second to last.
I suppose Aegis will go in first.
Sure, Aegis as the shield, pun intended. You go in first. And what you see inside is a curious figure, like I said, with star clothing. Kind of a fortune teller hat, if you know what I mean. A very large cloak, robes that like flow down from them. And they're sitting on a like a fancy stool. Over a table that has a crystal ball and a deck of cards nearby. This person looks at you and says, "Well, what have we here? Curious. Who are you?"
I'm Aegis. What are you doing by the Life's Respite?
"Well, I heard the calling. A tortured soul, seeking revenge. How could I ignore it? It seemed so miserable."
Where
I'm sorry, what?
where is this tortured soul then?
It's all around us, really. I set it free. From its shackles, so to say. But does that matter now? Come in. Come in further. Do you want to read your fortune?
So you set a tormented spirit free next to a graveyard.
Well, it died in the graveyard. They couldn't help it. It needs its
I
revenge.
think
Otherwise, it will become a greater threat. Well, not like a world-ending threat, but I just want it to let out all the anger and frustration of what it felt from the world, so it doesn't grow into a living nightmare, literally.
So does Aegis remember anything that could have had that happen?
Oh, someone's like bugging
and
out.
Oh, it's Panda's mic.
Oh, Panda,
Hmm.
your microphone is like doing weird noises.
Sorry.
Is it like Okay, I guess that works too. Uh, yeah, you don't really recall anything of the sort.
So when, if you're able to tell, when did this happen then?
Uh, 2 days ago, this poor soul was let in only to die by the hands of life. How tragic, isn't it? Just the thought makes me tear up. And don't worry, I'll be gone once it finishes its business. It's not like it's hurting anyone, right?
You sound
Uh,
like kind of a wimp.
Not at the moment, but there have been things happening on the outside, on the outskirts.
Yes, that is the revenge that I am speaking of. Also, I am not a wimp. I'm a fortune teller.
I know, it's like your whole thing about like, oh, it's so sad, I might start crying. It's like kind of a wimp to me. I know.
Well, maybe I have a healthy emotional outlet. It doesn't seem like you've learned to manage your emotions very well. Would you like your
I'm sorry,
fortune
my
read?
microphone cut out.
Oh.
My
What?
microphone cut out. I
What?
didn't hear what the fortune teller said
Oh,
at all.
he said that it doesn't seem like Edgar has learned to manage his emotions very well. Uh,
Okay, fuck you. Wow.
well, fuck you too. Would you like your fortune read? And they have like a weird smile.
So,
You
since
know what? Why not? Fuck it. This is already a weird day.
since detect magic is still up because it lasted 10 minutes, is the divination? Where's this
It's
divination magic coming from?
it is the crystal ball. It is imbued with divination magic. It's like constantly active.
Seems about right.
The last couple of days were already so goddamn weird.
Okay then. What is your name, Dragonborn?
Edgar?
Edgar. Do you have a title you want? Like Mr., Mrs., Sir?
No, thank you. No.
No, just Edgar. Okay. Well, I am Madam Mr. Sola, and I shall read your fortune.
Okay.
Sit down. And there's like another fancy stool at the other end of the circular table.
Kind of look back to the others. Like I feel like this might have been a mistake. Um, kind of like looking at them, saying if anyone is giving me like a, this is a really bad idea kind of look.
It's gonna be fine. What could possibly go wrong from just a
Exactly.
little bit of fortune telling?
If you say so, I guess.
When has ever
Edgar
trusting
sits
strangers
down.
been bad? Not in this game.
Yeah,
When you say it like this, I feel like it's like an even worse decision. But okay, fuck it. Edgar sits down.
Yeah. Would you like to roll for your fate or draw your cards?
Drop cards, I guess.
Well then,
I don't know, dice are small.
she takes the deck of cards, uh, shuffles it in like a weirdly beautiful way, very unconventional, like kind of the cards twisting on themselves and putting themselves back together in a different order, and spreads them out like all of them
How the fuck did you do that?
magic, obviously. A little bit of prestidigitation, if that's how you say it. I've always had trouble with pronunciation, that weird spell.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but that was really cool.
Thank you. So then, you shall draw a card. And based on the card, I shall tell you something. If it is an odd card, I shall tell you something about your past. If it is an even card, I shall tell you something about your future. And if it is a joker, then I will look into your thoughts and decipher a secret, if that makes sense. It probably does not.
No,
But
it
just-
definitely doesn't, but
Just roll with
fuck
it.
it.
Wait,
Yeah.
accidental reference. That was not intended. That was
Yeah,
not
I
intended.
assumed it wasn't.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, do I draw
So-
a card?
Yes, to draw a card. Let me see. Yeah, just roll the D52.
D50. How do I roll a D52?
So you type in chat /R space D52. If I remember correctly, a card. Yeah, the deck of cards has 52.
Yeah,
52.
I think.
That's a 9.
A 9. That is an odd card. So something about your past.
Oh,
Oh, it's 52
Can I, like,
without the
back out?
jokers? Maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, it is.
That's
Okay, so
fine.
54 would be the. It doesn't
It's
really matter.
fine. No jokers, I guess.
No jokers. So, with a 9, something about your past. I see a ring. A terrible ring you've had around
no,
you.
that's enough. Can I get up? Can we not do this? This was a bad idea.
I suppose I won't make you pay then for the service, if it's that bad.
Yeah.
I apologize for
Hey, what's the deal with that weird drawing on the tent?
Oh,
By the way, the weird that was.
That's my symbol that I advertise myself with. The
Oh.
blind eye that is staring into your soul. It's a, it's a fancy design of visual illusions. As in, no matter where you look from, it will stare back at you.
It
So
looks
what-
kind of creepy.
Thank you. Does anyone else
Not
want?
going to lie to you right now.
Does anyone else wants their fortune read?
Yes, me. Hi.
Hello there. What is
Very
your name?
sent in the Discord, like, I don't want to be in the middle of you guys talking, but I also want to talk. Yes, Kemi very much does this, like, head tilting thing that gets the window curious and goes, how? And, like,
How
walks forward and, like, do me next.
how do I read the fortunes, or how you do it
Yeah.
yours as well?
I mean, I would like to learn how to do it myself. It sounds cool, but also, like, how do you do it? And also, is this magic or like
Well, I do it
I
using a.
do- doing like I'm doing vague hand motions IRL, and
Yeah.
you can see them.
I figured. I got the vibe. I do it with a mixture of techniques I've learned from analyzing the tiniest, most subtle movements in someone's just general pose that
Cool.
indicate of various things. For example, ring, because of Edgar's movement around his fingers.
That's really
I
cool.
don't like that. I don't like that.
So, would you
I
like
mean,
to
I
roll
guess
for
I
your
don't
fate?
like that,
Would you like to roll
and I
for your
would
fate?
also not like that, but also I want to try. I want to try.
Would you like to roll for your fate, or roll or draw your cards?
I was having mic problems before, and I don't remember what Edgar did, but I want to do
Edgar
that
drew
one.
cards.
So I also want to do that.
Okay, so roll a D54 because the
And
last
how
two
do I
numbers
do
are
that?
jokers. So type /R in the chat, space D54. 11. Also your
Yeah.
past.
Wait, actually, that might have been a miscalculation.
That's what I said.
Would you like to go on, or are you also scared?
I wasn't
Um,
scared.
Wary.
Okay, I guess.
hmm. I mean, on the one hand, Kenny is a scaredy cat. On the other hand, I really like the backstory I wrote for him, so like, yeah, sure, let's
Wait, wait,
give me
wait,
something
wait.
interesting about my past that you can figure out.
Your family granted you wings. They helped you fly.
I mean, I am a cat and I don't have wings, but
Metaphorically speaking, they shared their flight with you.
oh,
Their,
that's cool. That's cool. Yes,
their flight
that
for
is
wealth and
that is
harvest.
the thing that happened. Yes, yes, that is a thing that happened. Definitely, yes.
And with their knowledge, you have learned to fly yourself. Again, metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically speaking, I just have feather fall. Actually, is flight a spell I can
Fly
learn?
is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to remember if I can learn it or if it's like,
That's starting at 5th level, you can learn it.
yeah. No. I'm like specifically trying to remember if it's like um,
Like a wizard spell?
a wizard spell, and then like if it's a wizard spell that's like for a specific subclass.
Oh, for your subclass.
So
Yeah.
it's
Think it is.
every wizard should be able to cast it.
Yes, but like subclasses have the cheap
Oh
things.
yeah.
And,
I completely forgot about that.
pretty sure that it is actually.
Like there's no reason I shouldn't, but also like actually it's transmutation. There is no universe in which I can't learn it. Yes. At some point in the future, I will also be able to fly, not metaphorically, hopefully.
That is
Maybe.
great. Then please give me a gold for the reading.
Yes. Okay, how much gold is it?
Just one.
One. So it's don't delete all of my gold, please. I don't know how to work the internet. I removed one gold for my stuff.
There we go. Nice. Would anyone else want to try Warforged or Triton?
I think I would like to try.
That's the
I'm
spirit.
curious about what you
Unintended.
could tell about me.
Then would you like to... What is your name, first of all?
I'm Jadia. That is my name.
Would you like a honorary? I forgot to ask Kemi, I apologize.
Kemi does not use honorary. Kemi just uses Kemi.
Lady could work for me, I
Lady
suppose.
Jadia, I am Madam Mr. Sola, and I shall read your fortune. Would you like to roll your fate or draw your cards?
I'd like to roll my fate this time.
Then please take this pyramid die and roll a d4.
Hmm.
1 is past, 2 is future, 3
Simple as
is
that.
secret, and 4 is something that I shall not share.
Oh,
2, your future. Your future. Your current path is like a compass, but do not trust the compass. Instead of leading you to your goals, it will lead your demons right at you.
hmm.
The needle will
That's
point south, but you will need to go north. Or east.
I think
Or west. Just
I
don't go
think
south.
the needles always point north in campuses. Is that not the thing?
Usually it is,
It's
yes.
also a metaphor. It's also a metaphor, like me having wings. That's not going to happen until a while
Oh,
Yeah.
into the future, and I got my past
Just
read.
like the ring metaphor, because you do not wear any rings,
Oh.
Edgar.
Yeah, he looks at his hands. Yeah, metaphor. Yeah.
I know what that is.
Kemi like
I know.
looks at
I know
him
what
and
that
like
would
does
mean.
this like, do I want to comfort the giant scary guy?
He doesn't need comforting. He's fine.
I do not believe that, but also Kemi would be very scared of being told by the very scary guy that he is very fine and does not need comfort. So Kemi's gonna mind his own business.
Then please, Lady Jadia, give me 1 gold for the fortune reading.
I shall do just that.
I appreciate the
Yes.
business and I hope you appreciate my knowledge.
That is very intriguing indeed.
And how about you, Warforged? Would you like to also have your fortune read? I can also read your soul, because you don't have a flesh body. Unless you do not possess a soul, which I assume you do.
Maybe another time. At the moment, I'm
Well,
far too distracted with the fact that you let a spirit free around the graveyard.
oh, this again.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did we come here to do something?
Ah,
Well, what troubles you? I can assure you the spirit is not going to harm anyone. It's just going to complain and torment some people, but not in like a, life-ending way.
What does it need revenge for? You said it needs revenge earlier. What?
Well, it died at the hands of the people who were supposed to save it, who promised to save it.
Tough luck, I guess.
is there anything more you can tell us about it?
It was starving. A priest of life found it, promised to save it, nurture it back to life. But then it died.
Hmm.
I personally do not have anything against this priest, or the church, or anything, but I am a vessel for the spirits, so I shall follow their path. Once the spirit is gone, I will be gone too, so unless you want to wait and meet me at the next spiritual location, wherever or whenever that might be, I suggest you have your fortune read now, or no, that's fine too.
Maybe some other time.
If we meet again, then sure. I'll have a special discount just for you. I would like to know your name though. What is your name?
Aegis.
I see. Interesting. Isn't that the previous guardian? The one before
It
the
is,
current
yes.
one, yes. Fascinating. You got let go. Well then, do you want anything else, or are you going to leave now?
Well, do you know the name of the priest?
I do not. The spirit did not know it, so neither do I.
Anything we can do? Like, isn't the whole thing with ghosts is that like you need to help them move on or something? Do we go and I don't know, punch the priest until the ghost is satisfied? I don't know. I'm not suggesting we actually do this. I'm just asking.
That might work, actually. I mean, yes, you could try to help it. It's not up to me. I believe, from what it seems like, just a few more pranks, or a few more, maybe like a couple months, and it'll be on its way. But if you want to fasten the process, I'm sure it would appreciate it. Maybe give it some spiritual food or something. It died starving after all.
How does can it eat? Isn't it like a ghost?
Well, you can try to transport into the afterlife some food. I don't really know how you would do that. Is the
Yeah,
point?
how
Maybe make
would
a
that work? Like,
sacrifice of.
My
would it
instinct
be
was to say let's murder some food. I don't think that works that way.
Maybe make a ritual of sacrifice. It doesn't need to be an
Wouldn't-
animal. It seemed like
Yeah,
it,
no.
it would have eaten anything. So maybe just like a basket of fruit as an offering.
metaphorically, wouldn't food die when we eat it? So, like it gets eaten and then it dies because it got eaten?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think you can physically
Yeah.
transport food into the afterlife, or the ethereal plane. Well, ethereal plane maybe, but that's high magic, which I do not possess. Anyway, what I was saying is you can make a sacrifice, a ritualistic sacrifice of food to appease the spirit of. Well, it didn't have a name, so just a cup.
Neat.
If you want my help with the various chants and whatnot, then I will be here, sitting at my very fancy table.
Okay. So are we like, I look back to the party, are we like leaving? Anyone else really, really wants to leave? Is that just me?
Yeah, you're right. We should leave. We should leave.
Yeah, we
I mean, it
probably
was
should.
awesome, but we should leave.
Come again soon. Or don't, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual.
Fuck you too.
Thank you.
Come again.
I think that is the first time I've ever said thank you to anyone in my life. Holy shit.
So what do we do now then? Do we want to try and feed the spirits somehow?
I don't know. Aren't we getting like paid for this? What exactly are we getting paid to do? Are we getting paid to just like find out what's going on or like to get rid of it?
I mean, I guess we can like go find the priests at the place and inform them of what the spirit is doing, and then, like, if they want to ask us to help, we can help. I guess.
Well, Aegis is gonna go back to the life system and ask Ward if they have seen, well, if they saw what happened to this spirit while it was still alive.
Okay. Does everyone else follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Edgar does.
Sure. Then as
Edgar
you.
also will not admit it, but he does find the graveyard kind of spooky, so he does follow just very closely. Just like
Nice.
he's
Yeah.
so brave about it. You cannot tell
At
that
least
he's
one of us
even a little
is.
bit spooked.
At least one of us is being brave about being a little bit spooked. Kemi is not being brave about being a little bit spooked. He, like, his fur kind of fluffs up everything everywhere, and he like semi clings to everyone else.
Yeah, Edgar is being brave and wanting to get close to protect them. Surely.
Yes, that's what Edgar is definitely the type of person to be protecting,
Yes.
protective of people. Yes.
And I assume JD is just vibing.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm just kind of following things, not exactly sure what is going on.
Well, you go back and eventually find Ward. What do you want to say to Ward?
Well, Aegis will ask if Ward knows what Ward knows what happened 2 days ago within the graveyard.
Well, Roberto let in a cub, a bear cub, from the forest, and it died on him. He seemed very sad, and I tried to comfort him. That's all. That's about all.
A bear cub?
Yes.
Interesting.
It was all alone in the forest, from what I understand. I was not there, as I was here, warding.
So why would that? Well, did the person in the tent mention like what the spirit was? Because
Yeah, she said it's a cub, like at the very end.
all right.
He said like it doesn't have a name, so I guess just cub.
Oh, I heard cup and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a cuphead.
I was like, I wonder what that could mean.
A small cub.
No.
Anything else you need to know, my friend?
No, that was it. Because apparently that's what the spirit is. That's just been playing pranks all over the place.
I understand now. That makes sense. It is seeking revenge on the ones who failed it. What should we do about
I
it
mean,
now?
not to sound like an asshole, but didn't it kind of like fail itself?
Well, I I do not blame the priest, I do not blame Roberto. I am saying it makes sense by its logic. Maybe its mama also failed it, or papa.
I don't know. It's like wasn't strong enough to hunt for itself, so it died. It sucks, but that's like survival of
is
the
the
fittest and all that, right?
It is the cycle of life and death. Perfect
And
harmony. But either way, again, I do not think that it is a fair thing to blame Roberto for this. However, it seems like it did, and that is what we must focus on.
So why would it blame the priest then?
Maybe it's just the last person it saw and assumed it was to blame. I do not speak for the spirits. I merely protect the dead and make sure they stay dead. In a good way, of course. In the way that they're not going to become zombies. Or other types of vicious undead.
Has that
Hey,
been happening?
No, that is what we are for, you, as you know.
I have a question. that might be a possible solution, but might also be stupid and or impossible and or illegal.
What is your question?
Well, I don't know anything about magic, but how bad is necromancy? Is that how you say it? Like, what if we bring it back and we just have like a sick fucking skeleton bear cub and problem solved? It doesn't need revenge anymore because it's not dead anymore, and we get a cool skeleton bear cub and everyone's happy.
Well, according to the tradition of life's respite, we make sure the dead stay dead.
Yeah,
Well-
like I like vicious undead. What if the undead are not vicious? What if it's just like a cool little, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, necromantic magics itself isn't inherently bad. We do use it all the time. It's more of the intention behind said usage.
And also, we make it a point to not. If something is dead and we can't resurrect it by normal means, then that's it. It's gone to the afterlife for good. That's all we can do. Our job is to
I
make
mean-
sure the living live and the dead die.
That makes sense, but like it's clearly not in the afterlife, right? Because like I get the logic, and I don't want to like impose on your whole thing, but like it's clearly not in the afterlife, right? Because it's been like hunting this place. So can't it be revived?
Possibly. It would be a very expensive thing. We would need to
Oh, never
use.
mind, then it can die. That's a joke. I'm joking.
We need to use a diamond that is very valuable to cast Raise Dead.
Yeah.
And I don't believe we currently have anyone that can cast it, as all the high priests are off during to teach the people of Tarquai.
Hmm.
It is an interesting
Okay.
idea, and it is a good observation that it is not actually in the afterlife. You are a very intelligent dragonborn. Just a person. Irrelevant
Kind
that
of fucking
you're a dragonborn. I apologize. I realized my error in speech or intention that could be misconstrued. I'm still relatively new to social interactions.
it's yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Yeah, that's Edgar like didn't hear anything after intelligent. He heard that and then his brain like short circuited because no one ever called him that before. So he just he didn't hear anything after that. Nothing else registered.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool.
Yeah, it can take a while after the initial activation to learn what is considered acceptable speech, I suppose.
Indeed. Well said. Do you have any other ideas?
But the person in the tent that's not
What
far off.
tent?
There's a tent of a fortune teller. They said not far off, and they also said that one solution could be a sacrifice of food. I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Is the whole motivation of it just hunger and revenge, or is there something more? If it's simply hunger, then that the food might suffice. I can help set up. I have a vast knowledge of all, basic rituals to appease the dead.
We can we can try to see if the food helps. If it doesn't, then we may have to take more drastic measures to make sure that it stays gone.
Do you mean slaying it?
If it comes to that, yes. But there are options beforehand.
Right, we should... Oh, sorry. My alarm at 7. I need to turn it off for Thursdays.
Something we can even do? Isn't it already dead?
Well, it's currently a spirit, so undead.
Oh,
There are ways to have those who refuse to leave completely to make sure they do leave.
oh,
We
okay.
should do the most peaceful thing first, and then
Yes.
figure out what we need. And of course, by my estimates, you will be paid a nice sum for keeping this graveyard peaceful. From what
Let's
it
do
seemed
it
like.
then.
I've had a conversation with, I believe it's, like me saying this as the demon, I believe it's Karwa, the head of, like, the current person in charge of the church of, you went into the death one last time, right? Or did you walk into the life one? I can't remember now.
I think we went there.
Yeah,
Into
that's what I remember. So yeah, the person currently in charge of the death church, well, the high priests are gone, then Karwa. Yeah. I've had a conversation with Karwa, and he seems to be willing to pay, if you can fix this problem one way or another, pay, what was it, 200 gold?
Well, I suppose we should try the peaceful means first.
Right.
And if it doesn't work, we just like blast them?
That is a rather crude way of saying this, but maybe this will
I
be
am just
needed.
being direct.
I suppose that is fair. Being direct is very useful and saves time.
Yeah, speaking about time, let's do this already. We've been talking about doing it a lot and not
Let's-
actually doing it, so let's do it.
You
I
are
think.
very wise indeed. Let's do this. First, we will need the food. Should we sacrifice meat since it is a bear cub?
What do bears eat?
Sense.
Hold on.
Bears tend to be omnivorous, so it could be a combination, or we could just go with like one specific, or have the entire thing just be one specific type of food.
Actually, what
Does
kind of
anyone
bear
have
is
like
it?
any jerky or something?
I'm
I
my
do not know the
auto-correct
specific type.
hyperfixation on animals is like, what type of bear is it? Because there are types of bears that actually eat fruit.
Does no one have like rations? There's usually some kind of dried meat jerky, right? I've seen it in like stores.
There is also fresh food that you have just helped to bring in last night.
Yeah, that's also true.
Ward and myself don't really eat, so we don't tend to carry food with us unless it's to specifically help somebody that requires it.
But out of character, I wasn't here last time. What did you say about us bringing in food last time?
Yeah, basically, the Garen, the mayor of Cease, asks you, like, while you're going there, to deliver the monthly supply of like crops and whatnot.
Hmm.
Since you're already there and it was gonna be done anyway.
Oh. Didn't we deliver like a huge box of food here? Like,
Yes, that is what I meant.
yes. No, I said that in character. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah. No, that was also in
Oh,
character.
then you replied in character. Okay.
Yes. All good.
Oh, then yeah, let's do that. Right?
Most likely, I do not have a knowledge of beasts. I've mostly studied in my previous life as just rituals and all that technical things, as well as
Previous life?
if you're not aware, I was a priest here serving the churches before I agreed to become the new vessel for the keeper.
It's a quirk of our sentience. We were once well people who volunteered to, as Ward said, to be the consciousness of our constructions.
Oh.
So let's get started then.
Let's get
Let's
started.
go find some meat.
I suppose meat would be the safest bet. I assume bears do eat meat.
They do. That is true.
Basically, those are omnivores, but yes.
Which means?
I mean,
They
everything
can eat
is meat.
everything.
Ah,
So yeah, hello, it's me, the person who likes animals so much. My name is literally a combination of them.
your name is that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Okay, because
I mean,
the what does that mean was in character.
Dandelion.
Word does not know what omnivore means.
Yeah, it's
That girl also does not know what omnivore means.
I don't think he knows that bears are omnivores. He knows what omnivore is. He does not
Yeah.
know that bears are omnivores.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, I think he would assume they are carnivores because, like, he's a cat.
And yeah,
All
everything
of
is
his
out to
family
eat
are
him.
also carnivores.
Like everything bigger than him is a carnivore that seeks to eat him.
No, he assumes every vaguely animal-shaped creature is a carnivore.
Yeah. That
I
wants
have
to eat
no
him.
idea why. He just assumes all of them are.
It's a survival tactic. But yeah,
Apparently, in this world, it's eat or be eaten.
eat or be eaten.
So just out of character for a second. Every single herbivorous animal out there, with a few exceptions, isn't an obligate herbivore.
Yeah, except like cats and some kind of deep sea fish, I think.
The majority of herbivorous animals are only as herbivorous as their diet allows. That's why cows eat snakes in Australia.
Oh,
Cows eat what?
Yeah,
That is wild.
yeah. Things in
I
real life
mean,
are only as herbivorous as their environment allows.
That's so interesting. I guess I am
most
herbivorous because
herbivores.
I kind of regret we didn't have this entire conversation in character because Edgar would have definitely gone like, man, I wish I could eat snakes.
I thought you were about to say, man, I wish I was a cow. To
Anyway,
eat snakes. I did not think about the possibility of him just wanting to directly eat
Wait.
snakes as Edgar.
I mean, I just realized though, I'm immune to like acid damage, right? Because I have
You're
like,
resistant, yes.
yeah. So like, theoretically, could I eat a snake?
That would be more poison damage because it's like
Oh, fuck.
in your veins and not just burn.
Oh, yeah.
By
Okay,
the
so
way,
never mind.
I double checked. Black bears, which are like the default bear apparently,
Yeah.
aren't actually carnivores. They eat fruit and nuts and like plant parts, and occasionally insects and fish.
Interesting. I guess is that
Looks
why
like-
they're the weakest of the bears in stat blocks in 5e? Because they don't need to fight for stuff.
Oh, I thought that it's because they don't eat meat. And,
Oh yeah, because they don't grow
yeah.
strong and manly.
Yes,
So,
he
like,
is anti-vegan, yeah.
considering the fact that pandas have a bite force that can like rip apart cars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with a name like Panda, I kind of know stuff about bears.
That
What the
makes sense.
fuck is a car?
That's a great question. Yeah. What type of meat do you want to prepare? There's like a few cured meats that were delivered with the shipment from the farmlands. There's like cow meat, sheep, and there is also pig.
We could
I mean,
go
what's
for
the
like pig.
difference? Like, meat is meat is meat.
Yeah.
That's just like the first meat we find, right?
Sure, the first meat you find is like a sheep, a lamb.
Part of me that really likes bears is still upset that we're not giving them like something that real world bears eat. Like I keep expecting it to like fail horribly because bears don't eat that.
I think it's mutton for adult lambs.
Yeah,
Well, adult sheep.
mutton.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah.
As a non-meat eater IRL, I do not know these things.
Edgar would not know any of that. He just in his head he eats meat, therefore everything eats meat, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like Kemi. Kemi's like, oh, I
Yeah.
eat meat. Everyone I know who eats stuff eats meat. Therefore, that's like the default.
Yeah, so wholesome.
Yeah. So like he just grabs like meat, like a random meat. He doesn't know the difference, and just like, is that good? Is this good?
Sure, should be.
Okay, is that it then?
Well, we need to. I suppose they don't eat it cooked or anything. They would just eat it raw in the wild. So it's not like we need to prepare the food.
That's just how you eat meat, though.
Do you not cook your meat? I have seen many people eat meat and it is always cooked.
Kemi's also confused. Kemi's like confused about the do you not eat it raw, by the way. Like
Like
As someone who doesn't eat, and like I said, I do not possess the memories from my previous life, only the knowledge really. I did not remember that people eat raw meat. I have not seen it yet.
certain cultures like mine. Hi.
I see. Well, considering I am bound to this place, I've not been exposed to many cultures.
I've seen people eat cooked meat before, but you don't always have where to cook it, so you just kind of eat what you can.
Can you not make a fire anywhere?
I mean, not always.
Suppose so. I wouldn't know.
I'm
Takes
so
like
sorry.
resources and space and like air. Can't always do that.
Do you not always have air to breathe?
We've gotten off topic. Let's. I know. Do we burn this? Like,
Well, first we need to establish a ritual. I shall retrieve a sacred bowl. And by sacred, I mean it's just a ritualistic item. There's a certain chant that I shall inscribe onto a parchment so everyone can read. And let's just go kind of in an empty dirt patch so we don't cause any burnings accidentally.
okay
So
then.
I shall meet you in, just points to random like area with dirt.
Out
At
of
this point,
character.
in 10 minutes.
Meet you.
Oh my god. Nice to meet you. Okay. Yeah, so it points to like a certain spot and like I will meet you. The pun was not intended. There in about 10 to 15 minutes.
What are you? What's? Okay.
Okay, do you want to do anything in the meantime, or just kind of wait?
And just I don't have anything else to do. Just kind of wait if anyone else wants to.
I
There's
think
also
we are
like-
just gonna chill.
Yeah, sure. You don't really have any talking topics you wanna bring up right now, and yeah, after 20 minutes, so a bit late, word comes out with a like like a few parchments, a silver bowl with a like a golden line near the like where the bowl ends, and you have the mutton, so yeah, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Do we just put it in the bowl?
Yes, put it in the bowl.
Like put it in the bowl?
Can anyone start a fire?
We
Can
can
we have any skills?
spit acid on it. That's like. I mean,
I believe-
theoretically, I know how to start a fire. Right? Like out of character,
Yeah,
like I know how
yeah,
to start a
you know how
fire.
to start a fire.
I can try
You
to
also-
start a fire. I
There's
don't know if
also-
it will work.
There's
And if
also-
it doesn't work, I have fireballs.
Yeah, Kemi also has
Oh.
firebolt. If you
Yeah,
wanna
that
use
makes a lot more sense. You should do that.
Okay. Then Word will place like a few branches nearby into the bowl, so like it catches fire and actually like burns in the correct way. It like stays burning instead of just burning the mutton and fading out due to the instantaneous nature of the fire. And gives everyone a parchment to read out. And this is just a chant in common, or like it's a mix of common with celestial. And you can start the ritual. So I will need someone to roll religion with advantage in order to perform this properly.
How much do I have?
Not me.
I mean, I can do it. I have +4. So
Yeah, same. Also +4.
I'm good.
Funnily enough, the cleric only has a +1.
Oh, is your
I wonder
wisdom
how much higher.
is your intelligence -1? That's funny.
Yeah.
The religion. Oh, I have -2.
It's always funny when clerics, the class of religion has
Yeah.
a terrible religion score.
It's hilarious. I think Edgar should roll it. That would make the most sense, really.
That's
I
a bad
accidentally
idea.
rolled it already.
Wait, they like handed us a scroll with a chant, right? I heard that correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, because this all looks like fucking mumbo jumbo to me.
No, apparently Aegis should have rolled it.
I mean, I can try. I can't promise you much.
Yeah, I think Edgar would just like try to follow everyone as they're chanting, like kind
Yeah,
of 1
exactly.
second behind.
Yeah. So who rolls?
I believe Kemi already rolled, right?
I did by accident.
I mean, it works. 16.
Mm.
You all chant, and with the aid of Word as like the main like what do they call it? Like kind of leading this ceremony, this very short and small scale ceremony. As you chant, you see Word guides your hand, Kemi, and like towards the bowl, and you suddenly start making the bowl float a bit. And a ghostly aura envelops it.
Yeah, that's not concerning at all.
You see what looks to be previously a bear cub, but now it's lost all the fur. It's just it's kind of like naked skin with its limbs turned to weird fleshy limbs/wings. This is the grotesque form of a sorrel. appear from nowhere and kind of starts munching on the meat. It looks like it's slowly calming down. And after it's done, you see its form slowly grow back into what it once was, a very cute and beautiful baby bear cub, as it walks away, like kind of upwards into the sky and fades away. Congratulations, you have appeased the ghost.
Yay.
Well, that just happened.
I'm actually kind of emotional.
I'm also emotional.
No.
Like both in character
Yeah.
and like IRL, I am feeling the emotions of having just comforted a ghost bear.
Yeah, exactly. Ward will say, "That seemed to have worked. Good job, everyone." And looks to you, especially Kemi. Good job, Kemi. You have done well.
Thank you. Kemi like says thank you, but like his eyes are like full of tears, and he's like thank you, and like halfway sobbing, he's like very
Excuse me,
emotional right now.
but why are you crying? We succeeded.
Oh, it's good crying. It's good. He's such a good boy. He was such
Right.
a good
Sammy,
boy.
that thing with the magic you did was very cool, but I think you're being kind of a wuss right now.
It's okay.
What is a wuss, if I may ask?
Anyway, we should go, right? Like we have like money to pick up, right? We're getting paid for this. We should go.
Yes, so let's go to Karwa and report our success. And you do that while I bring this ball back. And could you please hand me the parchments? I shall put them into place.
And I hand the parchments.
Yeah. It collects all the parchments and goes to the Church of Life. Well, you go to the Church of Death, right across from it.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that.
That's just the structure of the thing.
Yeah, no, I know. Edgar has some ideas about death that might or might
Ah.
not be correct or incorrect in a religious context.
Gotcha. Well, you've been in the church before. That's where you slept in the like rooms.
Oh, yeah, okay, so never mind. Discard my. I thought that was in the Church of Life. Okay.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, you go to Karwa again after a day of not seeing him, and I assume you just tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Well, that was certainly easy. I think. I mean, the thing with the tent is weird. I should go check up on if that Madam Mister is still there.
Apparently, they leave with the spirit.
Right.
They had this really ugly brand sign. They said it was on the fucking on the tent, like the hand with the closed eye.
Right. So it wasn't a hand. When I did the recap, I remembered wrong. It was a blind eye, just like on its own.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it had that weird blind eye symbol. They said it was for like
I will look for
marketing.
it.
That was weird.
Maybe I'll have my fortune read. Who knows? But anyway,
Would not recommend.
good job on doing this, and a big thank you. For your payment, I could offer just gold. I assume is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And then great. Uh, let me see what I can kind of gather from our vault. Just stay here a couple of minutes. I'll be back.
So
Yeah.
anyone else here apparently cooks their meat?
Yeah. Like that's what people do.
Is it?
But when you did the fortune teller thing, I was half expecting you to make a joke saying you have 70 gold.
What?
Because she would tell your fortune, as in your
Oh!
It's great.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that is.
Your fortune.
But I don't know, like, Cam is apparently normal about meat. You eat meat. Like,
I am glad to be normal about something.
I guess it is just a cultural difference.
I suppose.
guess.
Actually, JDR would be in the minority here because Timmy and
Yeah.
Edgar don't cook their meat, and Aegis doesn't eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I just imagine like
Yeah.
these three discussing meat and how to prepare it or not prepare it, and Aegis is just sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? I just don't need anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's
just
not
a
that I
bluff.
have a problem with the concept of eating cooked meat. Obviously, just like I know that person talked about it, like that the other guard they talked about it, like it was like
Like it was the
unheard of
default.
to eat raw, and like I don't know. From here, it seems like some people do, like most people do. Even I don't know. Weird.
Mhm.
Yeah. Forget what I said. Anything. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. It is weird.
Oh gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah, after a couple of minutes of meat talk,
Meat stock.
Carl comes back with uh four like hefty sacks of gold. I guess
Yeah.
like big pouches. I split it evenly. Thank you very much for your help. And everyone can add one moment. Yeah, everyone can add 70 gold to your inventory.
Oh,
Holy shit, that is the most gold I've ever had in my entire life.
that's
Much again?
that's actually more than what Ward said.
That is, don't question it, that is a lot of gold.
I think it's more gold than Kemi ever had, also.
Yeah, adventuring pays off with the
Definitely.
Apparently.
with the certain
Yeah,
risk that it might carry.
Well, what do we do now?
You're free to stay here, Karwa says. But of course, if you have your own path to go to, then you can also leave. But again, you're welcome to come here whenever you want. And this shall be a nice, hospitable place.
Cool.
I
Cool,
suppose we
cool,
should
cool, 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 cool. Cool.
probably shall move back to seas, I suppose.
Mm.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, we can go back to tell nice stuff.
Yeah. So, bye, I guess. It was nice meeting you. I don't think I've ever said that either.
Likewise.
Congratulations, it's called character development.
And it's only episode 3.
Wow.
Sounds unrealistic. Sounds unreal. Anyway, that sounds so weird. I will never have that.
Character
Anyways,
development in my fictional story?
never.
Well, I would never.
Role playing game by role playing game. There should really be a warning label about role playing in the role playing game.
Roleplay in my role playing game? More likely than you think. So as we walk out, I
Yeah.
kind of just like I had something funny to say and I forgot. Never mind.
That's so fair.
Oh yeah, I remembered. If I knew being nice pays so well, I would have started doing it earlier. Like, wow, who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bracing Wing makes a good point.
Yeah, I was about to say, regardless, currently it's like early afternoon, so if you leave now, you'd have to either stop for like a night on the road, or keep going until like midnight-ish when you reach the...
Oh, Loki, put those pants down. 1 second.
Loki is Pinut's dog, for the record.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Because all I heard were the words "hands down," and I don't
Yeah.
think these were the words that were said.
No, no, they said Loki put those pants down.
Oh, so I did hear the words "pants down." Okay,
Yeah.
good to know I'm not going insane.
Loki is stealing the pants.
Loki the pants stealer.
Yeah, and like, I think we talked about like in session 1, but Loki is like, I think around my height if he would stand up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very big dog.
last session
love
because
big
I was
dogs.
talking about my dog being loud also.
Yeah, Loki's an Alaskan Malamute, so
Ooh,
Big boy. So what, like, would those
Big
pants
boy.
fit him?
possibly, maybe. Who knows?
no, they're a bit too big.
Fit me. Oh wait, is it your pants then? I guess, yeah, you're tall or something.
No, it was somebody else's.
Oh, okay. Still.
Yeah, he decided
Well,
to
Ali,
run
if
off
you're
with
like in your room or something, why do you have other people's pants in your room?
I'm downstairs in the living room, so
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
The sacred pants collection or something.
The pants collection.
Ideas for later for D&D. So yeah, you can either...
What is that supposed to?
I don't know. But yeah, you can either like stay the night and just go in the morning, or leave now and walk through the night for a bit, or like for a few hours, or leave now and camp like in the middle of
We
the
should
road.
probably stay here till the morning. Just to be extra safe, I suppose.
I mean, I can travel through the night if you guys want to, but I won't say no to like a free bed.
It's not like
Or
we
like
have
it
a
doesn't have
reason to
to be a bed, like a
infected.
place to sleep in, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you will receive like, you know, free rooms like you have the night before, and probably a warm meal with cooked meat.
Oh,
Is that gonna cause us to actually not stay here if it's cooked? Is everyone else gonna decide to leave?
Maybe you can.
hey, I don't have a problem with cooked meat. Like quite the opposite. Like it's kind of like a luxury. Like I don't know, man. Like
Kemi has a problem
I
with
just
it. Kemi has very many problems.
Maybe you can ask your meat to be raw.
well, if we stay or go, I can always keep an eye out when the rest of you are asleep in case of anything sneaking up, I suppose.
I can also stay awake for a long time and hit stuff. I can do that really well. If we need to hit stuff.
Surely we won't need that.
Well, I
Yeah, let's
I
stay here. That was a good idea, I think. And we get free food. Free food is great.
well
That's true.
I sort of don't sleep. I just remain inactive. So yeah, if we're staying here, then I guess we won't really need to do that.
Okay. Then you decide to spend the night, and the priests of both churches will hold kind of a surprise ceremony or not a ceremony, but a surprise like dinner, to celebrate the appeasing of the ghost.
Yeah, Kenny
Uh,
would cry at the ceremony to
Aw.
appease the ghost.
Yeah. And for you, Kemi, would Kemi have asked for like raw meat or no?
I mean, I think he would assume that it's a given.
Ah, okay. So there isn't raw meat, but there is like a variety of like baked good.
Good.
Oh god, we're gonna have another jester.
Not a singular baked good, several of them.
Several of them. This is not a
Aw.
singular baked good, not yet at least. But yeah, there's baked goods. There's like various vegetables, like meals or dishes. I mean, and yeah, like surely you have something to eat there, right?
Funny question, out of character. Do you remember the thing I told you about Kemi's people and eating cereal with milk?
Yes.
That's what he does.
Yeah, Kemi, you see, will take like a pitcher of milk, and like pour it into his bowl of like what's it called?
Cereal.
Uh,
That's like the actual word for like grains and stuff.
yeah,
That's
like yeah, a mix
there's
of
a reason that's
grains.
the word.
Yeah, a mix of grains and all that, and it's very
Yeah.
odd. Like you have
I
not
mean, he
seen
does
it.
it like it's not milk because he's a cat and he can't drink milk.
Oh, okay.
But he does it with like milk substitution thing.
Sure, yeah. But it's very weird to see that Kemi does this.
So when you said picture, I misheard you for a second and thought picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a picture of milk, just staring at it wistfully the entire dinner.
I have a JPEG of milk, my favorite meal.
very nutritious.
Yes.
Very nutritious.
Very crunchy.
You get
Yeah.
the nutrients to like staring at it
Yeah,
by association.
JPEG would be crunchy. PNG would be like mushy.
No,
PNG would be a liquid.
PNG would be crispy.
Crispy. That makes
I
sense.
think okay. I think PDF would be like soft, like soft
Mm.
bread,
Okay.
Yes. Why are we talking about
but not like good
saving
soft bread.
formats
Like
and the?
Because it's hilarious.
I mean, it
yeah,
is.
I think we've gotten a little off topic.
Yeah.
This all happens at dinner, and half the table is like, "What the fuck is a JPEG?"
Yeah.
Kemi included. Kemi does not know what a JPEG is. He looks at a picture
Neither
of
does
milk
Edgar, but he
while
definitely
he's
pretends
eating.
he does to be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
In reality, a JPEG is a type of like mechanism for Warforged.
Oh, that's amazing.
So yeah, it would be crunchy because it's metal.
Wait, that implies though that only Aegis would know what that is, and
Yes.
everyone else is having that conversation, and Aegis is like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, what the fuck are you saying right now?
Yes. Like, why are you implying eating a thing that should not be eaten?
Ward has the same reaction probably. They're
That's
both just
very
looking
funny.
at each other. What are these mortals talking about? Yeah. You can take a long rest.
Great.
And
Ooh, long rest.
Can Aegis ask where, like, if they know where, if the priests know where Glyph is?
Glyph. Nope, they do not know.
I would like to if we're staying here actually. kind of like maybe Ed wakes up at the thing for reasons. And I would like to look for ages actually, just to. There's something Edgar thought about and wanted to ask them earlier,
Like during the night?
and then decided not to. And it's probably bothering him.
During the
If you
night?
if you could hear Loki, by the way, I do apologize.
Oh, I don't think I
He,
can.
he's currently barking because he wants treats, so he's like asking for them.
He wants the JPEGs.
He wants the JPEGs.
But yeah, like Edgar
maybe.
in the middle of the night will go to get like to talk with Aegis.
I mean, knowing Edgar, he probably like wakes up for a nightmare or something,
Okay.
and he just like doesn't want to go back to sleep immediately.
Sure. Yeah. You walk around like the premises. It's not as spooky as you thought it would be. Like at night, too. Like it's very calm and serene.
Huh. That's surprising.
And yeah, you find Aegis.
Yeah, Aegis would be like just at the door, just keeping an eye out, like at the main doors to the church.
Hey,
Hello.
um, can I ask you something?
Sure.
You were the previous guardian of this place,
Yes, I was.
so you were here for 100 years. You said, right?
Yeah.
And you couldn't leave.
I could,
Like,
but I was instructed not to.
didn't you ever feel like that?
Well, you don't really remember a lot of things when you're reborn, I suppose, as a guardian. So I don't really so I didn't really know what the outside world was other than what was in immediate view.
Yeah,
So
I get that, I guess.
I suppose I didn't really know about what was out there.
Weren't you ever curious?
Well, I was curious, yes, but I did get by from the stories people would tell when they came here, when they either needed advice or was seeking to bury the dead.
Do you think you ever regret it? Or like regretted it?
I suppose closer to the 100-year mark. I did sort of regret not leaving sooner, but at that point, there was only a few more years left of having to stay here.
You talk about it like it's so like insignificant. Like, oh, just a few years. What like didn't it feel like a lot? It's a lot.
Well, because we're conscious of every single second, we do sort of, I suppose, experience time differently than how everything else in the world does.
Can I say something that might be kind of stupid?
Sure, go for it.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Well,
Being hyper aware of every second.
to most people, sure, and possibly before I was implemented into this body, it might have been, but it sort of changes the way you view things.
Do you really not remember anything from before this before being you, I guess.
Memories are sort of, if not erased, they're very, very well locked away. We remember some things. Like we have this, like we have similar personalities to what we did, but that's about all we keep.
I guess I don't know, like it's. Never mind. Thank you for. Wow, that's the second time today I thanked someone. Wow. Yeah. Sorry
Well,
for.
well, there are others like me out there. In fact, one of them I was asking about is called Glyph. I was wondering if they knew where they were.
Oh, can I ask why?
Well, they've been out for quite a while now, and I was wondering what they had gone through in that time.
Cool.
I do feel, from what I've been told, I do feel that Jadia and Kemi would enjoy being around Glyph.
Yeah, they seem like the type of person to enjoy being around anyone. Honestly.
Well, that's one of the perks of being, I guess, living like the rest of you.
Being nice, I guess. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. Uh, bye.
Have a good night then.
Oh, good night. Edgar turns around and goes back, I guess.
And you fall back asleep. And too
And
long
falls
rest?
back asleep.
Yeah. And too long
Ooh, long
rest?
rest.
Yeah. You do you know how to long rest? I forgot if.
No, but I'm about to find out,
Yeah.
baby.
So you see at the top right, you have your level, which is 2.
Oh wait, here I see it. Okay,
Yeah.
long
So.
rest.
Yeah, the button looks sort of like a tent next to the knife and fork and
Oh,
star.
that's a
I
tent.
have long
I
rest.
thought it's a bag. It looked like a bag. Okay, that makes sense.
Definitely looks like a tent to me.
Fair enough. There you go. Well, it's a new day. What a great conversation, I gotta say. And you're all ready
Yeah.
to leave, back to Cease. Where, what are you planning to do there? As you walk away, saying goodbye to Carwa and Ward and the spooky graveyard.
Yeah, I did actually like have to have a think about how to answer a question like that if somebody asks what's it like to
Yeah.
permanently be conscious.
Yeah. So, yeah. What are you planning on? My AC
Um,
is making weird noises. What are you planning on doing in
don't
Cease?
we need to go back to the mayor guy? Didn't he tell us to go? No?
Not really. I mean, like he gave you all your rewards and stuff, and you don't
Yeah,
have
but
like
other than that, we don't like need to go back, right?
no, you basically have wherever you want to go now. You can go back to
Oh.
Cease, check out some shops that you haven't yet. You can go to Ravzav immediately, and that's like the adventuring city. Like
Ooh.
all the guilds and shops and various adventuring things are there as long as you have the money for it. Or you can make. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Or you can make your way like to different cities, like Orsak, a dwarven origin in origin city that has a lot of bricks and stone and forges and stuff. Or Darkhell, which is the capital. There are various locations that you might want to visit.
Hmm.
It sure is an open world. I assume that we probably need like to find some opportunity or quest for adventuring. We need to find something to do other than just walk around aimlessly. So we could go to Ravzhao if that's where all the guild stuff happens.
I mean, I never really traveled in a group before, but money's been coming in from this, and that's kind of what I need. So whatever all of you want to do next, I'll tag along, I guess.
Emmy? Yes.
Can we like nod along with the like I don't have anywhere to be, so and you guys seem cool, so we can go there together and like do adventuring stuff.
Ages.
Because,
Yeah.
Is there ever a place that someone told you about that maybe you wanted to see when you were?
Oh, I suppose everywhere really. It's all completely new to me.
I know I thought that might give us a direction.
I think that if there's like no event going on in Seas right now, if there's no visible opportunity for us, then we could just move north to Ravzhao.
We can always like throw darts at a map or something.
I mean, that's like the closest dart, and it also would probably make the most sense, since that's like
Yeah.
the adventuring city, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. Are we like adventurers now?
I guess, yeah. It seems like
Oh.
everyone here is fine with sticking together now.
And
Who would've
so
thought?
the party officially forms. Congratulations.
Yay!
Woo!
We're now D&Ding.
You're literally
Who would've
D&Ding. In D&D. More likely than you
it took
think.
3 sessions to get there.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I'm gonna make so many fun memes about this after the session's over.
Heck yeah. I love memes. Especially when they're about D&D. And very specific.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, only like 5 people could understand it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of very niche memes.
Memes. Real.
Yeah. Would you like to literally throw darts or just follow Jadia's like train of thought and go to Rapsav? Anywhere else that interests you?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know it was called
Ravzav?
Rabzav until
Yeah.
I whatever the fuck JDS said, I didn't know it was called that until just now, so maybe JDS should make these decisions because I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I do also have the map with myself, and I've definitely studied it, so
Hmm.
I probably thought about this if we all decided to stick as a party. And this makes sense then.
I guess.
Then Rapsav it is.
That place it is. I'm not trying to say that name again.
As Edgar or Drew?
As Edgar.
Okay.
As Drew, I could probably try. It would take me a couple of tries. Edgar is not willing to put in that effort.
It's like saying Grav like Rabbi and
Yeah.
Zav. Ravzav.
Ravs. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ravzav.
Yeah. There you go. Oh,
Yee.
door closing.
Well, I know how to say it now. Edgar still doesn't.
Awesome. Well, as the party officially leaves northwest On the path, well, there's no like direct path from Life's Respite to Rabzav. You're just following the map through the forest. And I think it is a rather short session, but I think this is like a great place to end it. You leave in the morning. Like there's nothing of note that's currently happening in the forest, so you just kind of travel along, and yeah, during sunset, you you find yourself at the gate to Ravzav. You hear so many people chattering on the other side of the gate, on the plazas, in the dark alleyways. There is so much to explore. Next session. I hope you're excited.
Yay!
Oh, I'm very excited for next session.
Yeah.
I didn't want this one to end so fast, honestly.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
we're saying it ended so fast, but like, also, like, usually we end like 5 minutes after right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like
So,
Yeah. It just felt like it went by very
oh,
fast.
it definitely
Because it was
did.
very fun.
This was almost 2 hours of streaming.
yeah.
So yeah, next week we'll have a session. In 2 weeks, I'm saying in advance, I'll have something, so I will not be able to be here. Other than that, like we'll just keep going normally every week, unless something comes up, which is fair enough.
Mhm.
But yeah, I had so much fun, and
I also had so much
yeah.
fun.
So thank you for everyone who's thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for everyone who didn't watch. And I'll see you next time. We will see you next time. Bye bye. And
See
I
you
will
next
wait.
time.
I will wait 10 seconds for the delay to catch up. So when I end stream, like the people will hear the goodbyes. From what I understand, that didn't happen before because I ended stream right away.
Bye.
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 And there we go.